Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can create Laravel portfolio website using AI, and you don't have to do any coding here and you don't need to pay for this AI, and this is totally free. And let me show you step by step how you can actually do this. So we have to actually create at first Laravel project, but before that you have to install XAMPP, Node.js and Composer in your PC. Composer is the version control, and XAMPP will actually provide us the localhost server and MySQL database server, and then we need to download Node.js. So let's go at first go to the browser, okay, and then here you have to actually go for the XAMPP, then Node.js, Node.js org, then you have to go for the Composer, and here you can see apachefriends.org. So go there and download the latest version. And after that, you have to actually go for the nodejs.org and you have to download this also. So click here get Node.js, or here you will find option called download, and select any long-term support version and then go for the .msi and you have to install it. And after that, you have to install Composer, and if you click here download Composer, it will actually take you to this page, and then you have to just click here composer setup.exe and you have to install it. That's it. So at first you have to install Node.js and then XAMPP, then Composer. So Composer need PHP, so you have to actually install XAMPP at first. Okay. So imagine that you can download these three things, and if you don't know how to do this, we have a bunch of different videos in our channel, so you may actually follow any of it. All right. Now I'm assuming that you have installed Composer, Node.js, and then XAMPP. Now you need what? The free AI, and the free AI is OpenCode CLI. And if you type OpenCode CLI GitHub, then you will find here github.com /OpenCode CLI. Here you can see. So go there and scroll a little bit down. Here you will find installation process. So you have to actually run this command in your command prompt. So copy this command and then go for the CMD and right click on it and hit enter. Then OpenCode will install in your PC. I have already installed it, so I'm not going to show you the process. Now I'll show you how you can actually create the project. Here you can see I have installed XAMPP in the C drive, I mean my Windows installation drive. You may actually install it in different drive, doesn't matter. You will find a folder called XAMPP. So go inside the folder XAMPP and then htdocs, and here we are going to actually create the project. But through Composer you can create Laravel project globally. It's up to you, but I love to actually keep all the project inside htdocs. Okay, so here I'm going to open command prompt. So I'm going to say here cmd and hit enter, and here I can see command prompt open. Now here I'm going to say OpenCode, but before that, actually I don't want to let the OpenCode to create all the project. I will actually create the project at first, and then I will actually use a prompt here. Okay, I will use prompt so that OpenCode actually generate all the necessary files and all the databases for me. Okay, so make sure your XAMPP is XAMPP server is on. So go for the XAMPP control panel, and from here you have to actually start Apache and MySQL both server. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say here Laravel project. In this htdocs folder I'm going to create a Laravel project at first. So we know you have to actually say Composer global require Laravel /installer. Hit enter. Now you can actually create Laravel project through Composer command, but I will actually use here Laravel new. So I'll say Laravel new, then the project name, and we are going to do here portfolio website, right? So I'll say here portfolio -ai, and I hit enter, and here I can see Laravel. Now we have to complete some steps, so I'll actually fast forward the video. So we're going to choose here MySQL because we are going to use MySQL database. Hit enter, and we'll actually go with the default migration, so I'll say yes. So would you like to run npm install and npm run build? We'll say yes. Hit enter. Now let's go to the project directory, so I'll say dir to check that how many directory we have available. Here you can see blog, Lara, AI and portfolio. So we are going to go with the portfolio. So I'll say cd, change the directory to portfolio -AI. Now we are in portfolio, so I'm going to clear the screen first, and here we're going to now run the project at first. So I'm going to say php artisan start. So we have successfully installed fresh Laravel. Now we are going to go with the OpenCode CLI and we are going to complete the whole project. Okay. So at first we have to actually open OpenCode here. So I'm going to open this project in a code editor at first. So let's go with the Visual Studio Code. Here we go. We'll go to the .env file and here we'll go for the database section. Here you can see this is the database section we need. So I'm going to copy this section. Now I'll go to the browser and I'll go for the ChatGPT. So I'll say here ChatGPT. In your case, you may use Gemini or Google Studio Code or any other GPT. But I will go with the ChatGPT and here I'm going to actually ask for a prompt. Hit enter. Basically, it depends on your prompt. I mean, what you actually need, just mention here and ask for a prompt. It will actually create the whole prompt for you. Here you can see. And you have to check all the things here. If it is actually fulfill your criteria, then you just have to actually copy this. So you have to wait for the completion and here you can see it's complete and I think I'm okay with it. So I'm going to actually copy this. And now I'll go back to the project and here I'll go to the project directory. So this is the portfolio AI and here I'm going to open OpenCode CLI. I'm going to say a CMD. Remember you have to go inside your project, okay? Portfolio AI. And here I'm going to say OpenCode. OpenCode, hit enter. Here OpenCode will be open. And here you go. Now here we have to actually paste it. Like I say approximately 128 lines pasted. Now we have to just hit enter and you go it for the project completion. Here you will find all the steps. I mean, and it will actually go for the, let's say any single step. It will actually show here all the things step by step. Here you can see these are the steps it will actually complete. So when any step will be done, there will be a tick mark. I mean, you can actually check here in the right side that every single step is done or not. And if it is actually going with any step, it will actually show all the actions it's actually taking here or generating here. Okay. So you can actually track all the things. The project is big size, then maybe it will take more than 1 hour. So let's wait for the project completion at first. And here you can see single step is done. It means tick mark. And then it will actually go for the second step. You can give here multiple prompt. The prompt will be cubed. So guys, here you can see it complete all the project. So basically now we have to actually go for the site. Here you can see this is the site. And here we have to actually run PHP artisan server at first. So let's go to the command prompt. And here we are going to clear the screen and then we are going to paste it once again. And here you can see this is the port. So we are going to copy this. And we will go to the browser. And in the browser we are going to now check our project. Here we go. This is the project. We can actually go for the about section. Here you can see. We can check the project section also. With the dummy values here you can see we got all the projects here. It's working basically. And now if anything we want to change, you can actually go for the OpenCode CLI once again. And you can actually mention here that what you need actually. And I mean how you can actually change or what you want to actually change. Okay. So you can mention here in the OpenCode CLI. Alright. Now let's go for the login. Now let's go to the OpenCode CLI and here you can see login credential is admin@example.com is the username, I mean email address, and password is password. Here you can see. So we are going to say here password. Now let's go access admin panel. Now here you can see we can access the login page. Now let's say I want to log out. So I will click here in the logout. What is the logout option? So here you can see currently my logout button is not showing here. So I have to actually fix this. I mean you have to actually do it until you get the perfect result. Okay, every single time. I mean you don't need to change any code. You don't need to do any coding. You just have to mention the issues and you have to ask for the solve, okay, and it will actually solve all the issues. So if I show you all the steps, then it will actually take a long time, but here you can see project is working right now. Let's want to export the database of this project, so that I can actually keep this project with that .sql file. So what I have to do, I have to actually go for the localhost /php myadmin and hit enter. It will actually take you to the php myadmin control panel, and here you can see this is our database portfolio.ai, and we have here all the tables. Now let's say if you need this SQL file, you can actually go for the export and then click here export, and here you go, we got the SQL file. So guys, that's it. This is our project. Here you can see now I have some issues, so I have to fix all of them. I just need to actually give a prompt, or I need to ask for the solves, okay, so it will actually solve all the issues. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching.